And I'll be thinking about you every night, every day. 'Cause in my heart I know that I've never should have let you. And I'll be thinking about you every night, every day. 'Cause in my heart I know that I've never should have let you go. And I don't know the words. Just when I thought that I do, you come back to me, and I'll be thinking about you every night, every day. 'Cause in my heart I know that I've never should have let you, and I'll be thinking about you every night, every day. 'Cause in my heart I know that I've never should have let you go. I slowed that down, sorry. Sorry about that. Now that's the transition chord, and now we're gonna go to the next key and go, and I'll be thinking about you every night, every day. 'Cause in my heart I know that I've never should have let you, and I'll be thinking about you every night, every day. 'Cause in my heart I know that and I guess you're gonna go, never should have let you go. And it goes, never should have let you go. And I've never should have let you go. And I've never should have let you go. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Something like that. Do, do, do. Something like that. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Sir House of Jazz. I know it was like one or two spots where I slipped up at, but trust me, I'm gonna teach the song correctly. It's like I literally just learned it, so I'm like, well, I don't want to sit here and keep playing it 50 times just to do the video. I'm gonna teach it to you without the mistakes. So, never should have let you go. This is in the key. It starts in B flat, which has two flats, which is B and E. So you got B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, and then you're back on B flat, right? Now it goes to, and then when the song ends, it goes to B major. And that scale has 5 sharps in it: B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B. So you start on B flat. Oh, that was right. There you go. That's your two keys right there. B flat major and then B major. And if you really want to get cool, go to C major. No, we're just gonna stop at B. Okay, so B flat and B. Alright, so the person who sponsored this video is Myron Johnson, and his YouTube handle is SU Band, the letter SU and Band, B-A-N-D. That's his YouTube name. So thank you for sponsoring this video. This video is probably going to be a little bit longer. One of my longer ones, because I do have to teach the chorus in 2 different keys. And it's a lot of different chords transitions and all that. So let's go straight into this. There will be a chord sheet. I have a very detailed chord sheet available, you know, because it's a lot of chords going on in this one. So the intro of the song is just the chorus being played. It's just the chorus. And this is the chorus in B flat, okay? Chorus in B flat. If you purchase my chord sheet that had this list all the chords, you'll see where it says chorus in B flat major, and then at the bottom you'll see chorus in B major. Obviously B major is when the key change. All right, so we're in B flat. We're gonna start on the B flat chord. B flat, F on the left hand, B flat, D, F on the right hand. And I'll be thinking about you. Now all you're going to do, you're going to keep the same chord. Your next chord is a B flat dominant 7, and the only note you need to add to this chord is this A flat. When you add the A flat, it becomes a dominant 7. So the B flat chord first, and I'll be thinking about you. And then the second chord, just add the A flat. So that's your first 2 chords. And I'll be then your next chord is E flat major, E flat, B flat, E flat left hand, G, B flat, E flat right hand. And then your next chord, you're going to keep the right hand exactly where it is. Move your left over to F, C, F. That's E flat major over F. Okay? So I'll be thinking about you every night, every day. Okay? Your next chord, G minor 9. Am I playing a 9? That's a good question. Yeah, I am. I'm playing G minor 9 because the A is the 9. Okay, so you got G, D, F on the left hand, A, B flat, B as in boy, D, F on the right hand. Cause in my heart, I know. Next chord is a C dominant 7 chord, better known as this a C7 chord. C, E, C, left hand. Right hand is B flat, and then a C major chord, C, E, G. C, E, G with a B flat. Technically, in root position, you'll play it up here, but for the most part, whenever I play a C dominant 7, it just sounds better, and at least in pop music, just putting the B flat right there. Okay, so thinking about you every night, every day, cause in my heart, I know. Still dealing with allergies, y'all. Just bear with, sorry with the coughing. Now you got a little progression where you're walking down. Never should have let you go, and I'll be, you know. So your first chord can be. I'm just trying to see how the best way I play it. Is that how I play it? Yeah, I play it this way. Okay, you got E flat major 7. Even though I'm playing the E flat major 9, because I added the F, but you can do it with just the 7 or the 9. But anyway, E flat, B flat, E flat on the left hand. Right hand, you can do a G minor 7 chord. G, B flat, D. You can stop at the D. The D with your left hand is an E flat major 7, but you know House of Jazz, sometimes I like to add an extra note. So adding this F makes it an E flat major 9. Just to make it jazzier, so go back and forth. Sometimes you can do it with the 7, sometimes with the 9. Just go back and forth, okay? So that's the first chord. Never should've. Alright, so you got Dad on the left hand, D, A, D. Since this is going to be a long video, if you're new to my video, I frequently, whenever I play D, A, D on my left hand, to make it quick, I simply say Dad on the left hand. So for the rest of this video, if the left hand is D, A, D, or for some, I don't think I have to go down here, but so for this video, I'm simply going to say dad on the left hand just to make it quicker, okay? All that means is that you're spelling D-A-D, right? And we all know how to spell dad, right? D-A-D. Rest of the video. Dad on the left hand, and you have F major on the right hand, F-A-C. This is a D minor 7, because that's 1, 3, 5, 7. D minor 7. And then you're going to go C minor 7. Did I spell this out? Yeah, I did. I spelled it out. Then C minor 7, which is C, E, C on the left hand, G, B flat, E flat. And then you're going to keep the right hand the same. Take your left hand, put it over F. Okay? So F, C, F. Right hand is still G, B flat, E flat. So that would be never should have let you go, and I'll be, and whatever the words are. And then you're going to play that series of chords again, but there is a slight variance, so I'm going to go through the chords again. So okay, so that's the first time you play it. Thinking about you every night, every day, 'cause in my heart I know that I've never should have let you go, and I'll be. And then you got the B flat chord again. Then add your A flat. That's still the same. Then go to your E flat major. Then put it over F. Now this is where it's different. This is where it's different. After you do this chord, up to this point, it's the same. The 1, 2, 3, the first 4 chords is the same as the first 4 chords I showed you. Now you're going to go to an F sharp diminished 7. You get that chord to walk up to your G minor 7 or G minor 9. I'm playing G minor 9. So I'm just going to say G minor 9. On my paper, I put G minor 7. Sometimes I don't pay attention, but G minor 9. And we did play this before, but just in case, G, D, F on the left hand, A, B flat, D, F on the right hand. And then you got your C dominant 7 again. This is just like the other one too. So all we really did was just add the F sharp dominant 7, G minor 7, then C dominant 7, C, G, C left hand, B flat, and then C major, C, E, G, B flat underneath it. And then you still got your never should have let you. Now, instead of playing C minor over F like you did the last time, that progression, you still got the E flat major 7, never. And then you still got your D minor 7, dad on the left hand, F, A, C on the right hand, C minor 7, C, E, G on the left hand, G, B flat, E flat, right hand. But instead of going to C minor over F this time, when you're coming out of the chorus, you're going to prepare. So you're going to play, let's play it this way, F major over C. So it's not so dark. I inverted the F chord. And take the G out. Take that G out. Just do double C because it's too bassy. Okay, so double C on the left hand, A, C, and F. All I did was just take the F and move it up here, making this just a second inversion F major chord. Okay, and then you're gonna go to, okay, this is an E flat minor 11, E flat, B flat, E flat on the left hand, B flat, D flat, F, A flat on the right hand. And then you're gonna do an E flat minor 9 over A flat. So now you got A flat in the left hand. And you can add the E if you want to. It makes it fat. It's fat if you add it. You don't have to, but if you want to do A flat and E flat, it does make it fat. And on your right hand, this is just a G major 7 chord, isn't it? G flat, B flat, D flat, and F. What am I? Oh, over E flat, right? Okay. And then from there, you're gonna go to the verse. So let's look at the second half of the chorus. Da 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 da. F sharp dominant 7. 'Cause in my heart I know that I've never should have left. Then da, 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 da. Okay? So the whole chorus, let me just go through the whole chorus at least once, and I'll do it a little slow. And I'll be thinking about you every night, every day. 'Cause in my heart I know that I've never should have let you. And I'll be thinking about you every night, every day. 'Cause in my heart I know that I've never should have let you go. And I'm sorry if I'm messing up the words. I don't really know the words to the song like that. Okay, so that's the chorus. Moving down to the verse now. So okay, so your first chord is B flat major again. B flat, F on the left hand. B flat, D, F on the right hand. Keep your left hand the same and take your right hand and do this inversion of E flat. I'm specifically saying do this version of E flat major, which is B flat, E flat, and G on your right hand. The reason why I'm saying don't be, you can play the E flat this way. You can put the G down here if you want, but I'm saying put the G up here because your next chord is just moving the G to G flat. So you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying definitely do this inversion. This is what? Second inversion, because the B flat. Not looking at the left hand. Not looking at the left hand for E flat. Since the B flat, the second inversion, E flat chord. That's your next chord, okay? So you got the E flat over B flat, and then your next chord, the only thing you do is take this G, move it down to the G flat. That's E flat minor over B flat now. You know what I'm saying? And then you go back to B flat major again. B flat, F, left hand, B flat, D, F on the right hand. I may have confused you, so let me just play it. So we got C, D, 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 D. Hopefully that cleared up what I was saying to do. B flat, E flat major, E flat minor, back to B flat, okay? So you can rewind that. I'll play it one more time slowly, and if I confuse you, just rewind it. I'm playing it slow now. That's the B flat major. Now we got the E flat major over the B flat. Taking this one note, lower it to G flat. Now you got E flat minor, and it's over B flat. And then go back to the B flat, okay? All right, now the next set of chords will be, this is an E minor 7 flat 5. Okay, if you know your E minor 7 chord, that's what it usually looks like. 1, 3, 5. This is the 5. We want to flat it, okay? So you got E on the left hand, and on the right hand you got E, G, B flat, that's B as in boy, and then D. And then go to E flat major, and you can do it in this inversion this time. This is first inversion because you got the G down. E flat, B flat, E flat left hand, G, B flat, E flat right hand. And then your next chord, keep the right hand the same and just put it over F. We did this in the chorus a couple times. Right? F, C, F on the left hand, G, B flat, E flat on the right hand. So let's look at that group of chords. D, 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 D. Now you're pretty much going to play all those chords again. B flat, put it over E flat minor, then B flat, and then you've got the E minor 7 flat 5, same chord we did, to your E flat major, then put it over F again. It's the exact same chords again. And then he kind of goes and goes, just when I think that you're going to play the E flat major 7. I'm sorry, E flat over F. I'm sorry, you're going to play the E flat major over F again. Just when I think that I'm the D, 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 D. That part. Okay, so we're on that part. So when he's you're going to end the one phrase with the E flat over F. Then you're going to play it again. Just when I think that then you're going to move up to B flat major, B flat, F on the left hand, B flat, D, F. Oh my God, I done spelled that chord like 10 times already. Okay, and then you're going to go to E flat major. I'm playing a major 9. You can play major 7. You can play major 9. E flat, B flat, E flat. I spelled this already. Left hand, and on the right hand it's just a G flat. It's not G flat. It's G minor 7 on the right hand. G, B flat, D, F. You don't have to play that F. The F just makes it house of jazz ears like hearing that F right there. Okay. And then we're going to do a C sus chord. So this is a C major chord, right? C, E, G. But you're going to take the E and move it to the F to suspend it. And you can kind of chop it up if you want to, or you can just... Alright, so that's C, E. No, it's not. It's C, G, C on the left hand. And then it's C, F, G on the right hand. And then after you do that, keep the left hand the same. C dominant 7. That's your C major on the right hand with the B flat under it. So B flat, C, E, G. And then E flat over F again. And we've done this. I shouldn't have to keep spelling it. You can see what I just did. F, C, F, G, B flat, E flat. And after that, you're going to play the chorus again. Now let me play it together. The verse. This is the second half of the verse. Just when I thought that come down to me, and I'll be thinking about you every night, every night. I didn't show you this when I played the chorus, but if you really want to be slick, every night. You can just walk that E flat, E to F if you want that. That's just something to be like slick with it. Cause in my heart I know never should have let you. And walk it up. Cause then never should have left. Okay, so you got the chorus and the verse now, okay? Chorus and the verse. I don't know if I played the whole verse, both sections, so let me play the verse slowly. All the chords to the verse this time. I think I just did the second half. So the verse is... Just when I'm and I'll be thinking. Okay. All right. So cool. So you play the verse, then you're gonna play the chorus, and when you play the chorus in the original key, you do play this again. That's the E flat minor 11. the E flat minor 9 over A flat. I showed you these chords in the chorus. It's and when I showed the chorus, it's a reason why I'm bringing it up, because you do play it when you're in when you're in the key of B flat, but you do not play these chords when you're in the key of B. Even though, of course, in the key of B, it would be different. It would be E major. No, it would be E minor 11 and E minor over A. But what I'm saying is that those chords just don't even exist. So while you're in the key of B flat, yes. Okay, but when the key change, no, you're not going to go to. No, we're not going to do all that. Or really, it would have been. We're not going to do it in the key of B. I'm just saying that now. Okay. So you got the intro, which is the chorus. You play that first. Then you play the verse. Then you play the chorus. Then you play the verse again for the second verse. Then you play the chorus. And then it goes to the bridge. Now the bridge, they kind of chop it up a little bit with the chords. Is you'll go da 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 at this point, this chord that I just played just now is your transition chord that takes you to the key of B. But I moved ahead, so let me back it on up. So, okay, so the bridge, if you purchase the chord sheet, you'll see like, the first chord is an E flat major 7, okay? And next to it, you'll see a little arrow, and in parentheses, it says 3 hits. The only reason, let me fix that. I see a typo. Let me fix it now and save. Okay, cool. All right, the reason why you see it says 3 hits just simply means you got to hit it like 1, 2, 3. Okay, so E flat major 7. This time we're playing it in this inversion. E flat, B flat, E flat on the left hand, B flat, D, G on the right hand. And you're going to go 1, 2, 3. So that's what it's meant. If you purchase this and you're like, what does he mean by 3 hits? It just means hit the chord 3 times. Da da da. I think the words are is there someone else? It might be saying that. I'm not sure, but if there's someone else, okay? So that first chord again is E flat major 7. E flat, B flat, E flat left hand, B flat, D, G on the right hand. 1, 2, 3, then go to a D minor 7. The way I'm playing it is Dad on the left hand. I already explained what I meant by that. On the right hand, I'm playing A, C, F. And you don't have to hit that 3 times, okay? You just hit it 1 time and then move down to C minor 7. The way I'm playing it is C, G, C on the left hand, G, B flat, E flat on the right hand. 1, 2, 3, then. Okay, now the second move, now you're going to go to D minor 7, and this time you are going to hit D minor 7 3 times. Da, 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 okay? So that's Dad on the left hand. On the right hand, A, C, F, okay? Dad on the left hand, A, C, F. Hit it 3 times. Da, da, da. C minor 7, the same way we played it before. C, E, C, left hand, G, B flat, E flat. And then go down to a B flat chord. B flat major. Okay, that's B flat, double B flat. You can add the F if it's not doesn't make it too, too muddy. You don't want too much of a muddy sound because you're kind of on the lower part of the keyboard right now, and it doesn't sound right if you play it up here. It sounds too light. So when you get to the lower part of the keyboard, sometimes you might have to remove a note just to keep it from sounding muddy. That's just a little hint, just a little freebie there to try to make your music sound good. All right, and then on the right hand is F, B flat, D, right? So B flat major chord. So far we got 1, 2, 3, D, D. Then we got da 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 da. Right now the next one is C minor 7. Now this time C minor 7 gets hit 3 times. Da da da. Okay. and I'm not going to spell it. I'm playing it exactly the same way I just played it. Look at it. There you go. Okay, so and then you're going to play, yeah, and then you're going to do a D minor chord over G. And the way I did it, I don't want to do it that way. I'm going to do it this way. Yeah, I'm going to do it this way. So you got da, da, da. Here's your D minor chord. Over G. It's D minor over G. So you got G on the left hand. And on the right hand, you have F, A, and you got the D up here. Usually your D minor, you'll have the D down there, but it's too muddy. So instead of removing a note, I just took it and just moved it up an octave. That's another way, that's another technique you can use if your stuff starts sounding too muddy. You can either take a note away or just invert the chord and say, oh, that's just so low. Let me put it up here. Okay, not as dark as... You see, you know what I'm saying? It lightened it up a little bit. That's the reason why knowing your chord inversions is important. And I do have a video on my channel that's called Chord Inversion. It's a lesson. It's free. You can just go right to it and it's free. But anyway, okay. So that's D minor over G. And then you go to C minor over F. Okay. And we've played this several times. F, C, F, left hand, G, B flat, E flat, right hand. Okay, so that's da, 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 like that. And then you're going to hit the B flat, a regular B flat chord again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, B flat on the left hand. I'm just keeping it simple just to keep it from sounding too muddy. Right hand, F, B flat, D. Da, da, da. You hold it, and then all of a sudden, you can keep your right hand the same. You're going to move to C, but you're going to keep the B flat. Okay, what I just did was da, da, da. So I'm keeping C down there. You can either let the C sustain, or you can hit the C every time. Da, da, da. Whichever one sounds better. Let me use the sustain pedal and see what it sounds like with the sustain pedal. You know what I'm saying? That will give it, or you can go, I don't know, whichever way you like playing. I think I'm gonna go and just go. Okay, let me show you what I'm playing though now. So okay, after you play your B flat, then you're gonna keep the right hand the same, put it over C, and you're gonna go. So that's B flat over C, C, G, C. You might want to take the G out. You might want to take the G out if it's too muddy. And then the second chord, you're going to play C minor 7. You're still on C on the left hand. So C minor, the B flat makes it a minor 7. So you got G, B flat, E flat, C minor 7. And then you're going to play B flat, but you're playing it in a different inversion. B flat, D, F. The first time you had this F down here, we went da, right? And then we took the F. So it's still a B flat chord. So remember the inversion that I'm showing you. The first one is, this is a second inversion because you got the F on the bottom, C minor 7, again the way we've played it the entire song, and then you're going to play B flat, but this time with the F up here. Okay, so ba, 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 like that. Ba, ba, ba. Okay? So that whole first section, da, 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 of the bridge, da, 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 da. Now you're going to do the first, when you play those chords again, you're going to do the E flat major. You're going to do the first line the same way. Da, 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 da. Don't change that. Now, yes, da, 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 da. All you're doing is, instead of playing C minor 7 next to it like you usually do, you're going to replace it with the F sharp diminished 7th. You're going to go to this chord. Usually on the first time you played the bridge, when you got to this part, you played the C minor 7. But we're going to be real jazzy with it because that's how it is on the recording. F sharp on your left hand. F sharp, A, C, and you can say D sharp or E flat on your right hand. and then go to the G minor 7. So it's going to be. You see that feel it gets? The last time you went da 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 da, you went down to a B flat major. This time it's going to be D minor, and then you're going to go to G minor 9, which is G, D, F on the left hand, A, B flat, D, F on the right hand. Okay, so that's da da da. This is the second time. Da 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 da. Okay, and then you're going to go to the C7 sus chord. The C7 sus chord is the same way you played the C sus chord, except you add in the B flat. So you got C, E, C, G, C on the left hand, C, F, G on the right hand. So there go your C major, but you're sustaining it, suspending it, right? And just add a B flat. Put the B flat there. So B flat, C, F, G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit it 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then on the next chord, all you're doing is taking this F, moving it down to the E. Every other note that you're playing remains the same. Da, 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 da. See what I just did there? I'm trying to hold my fingers. It's awkward for me to hold them like this, but I'm trying so that the camera can pick up what my fingers are doing. Da, 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 da. See, all I did was use, sorry for pointing the middle finger, but that's the finger that I have to use. I'm sorry. So I went from F, 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 E, 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 E. Everything else was the same. So with my left hand, I'm just going boom, boom, 3, 4. I'm like 1, 2, 3. Okay, so after you do that, you can go to C minor 7 over F. And we played this several times. F, C, F on the left hand, G, B flat, E flat, right hand. And then we're going to play a transition chord that takes us to B major. Okay? This is called a C sharp minor 11, and it's over F sharp. So that is F sharp, C sharp, F sharp on the left hand. And on your right hand you have G sharp, B as in boy, D sharp, D as in boy. Oh my goodness, did I just say that? D as in door, sorry. B as in boy, D as in door, but that's D sharp, D sharp. And then F sharp, okay? That's your transition chord. That chord is going to take you to the key of B. So before we go to the key of B, let's play that bridge all the way through, this time back in B flat. Slowly. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay, so you can figure out how to play it in that key on your own. I'm going to stop the video now. I don't feel like sitting here. I'm just playing. I'm going to show you how to play the chords in B major. Relax. Okay. So now we're playing the chorus. If you purchased the chord sheet with this, you will see it'll be just a long black line, and underneath it you'll see the word chorus again, and then brackets it'll say in B major. So that's where I am if you're following along with that. So now, instead of B flat major, you're going to go B major. So your first chord is B major. B A as in boy, F sharp, B, that's your left hand. Your right hand is B, D sharp, F sharp. And then it's just like the other one. Remember, we added the A, we kept the chord the same, but added an A flat. Well, we're a half step higher. By the way, we modulated a half step. So B flat to B is a half step. So we just modulated to B. So then you're just going to add the A. Okay? Thinking about you. See what I just did there? B major, then add. That's a B dominant 7, okay? So all I'm doing is just adding an A, and then the next chord is E major, and I'm playing an E, B, E on the left hand, and I'm playing G sharp, B, E on my right hand. And then the next chord, keep the right hand the same in the left hand, take it up to F sharp with a C sharp in the middle. F sharp, C sharp, F sharp. Okay? In theory, you should call this chord G sharp minor 9, but House of Jazz like flat names better than sharp names for some keys. So on the paper, I did write A flat minor 9, but for those that like to get real technical and leave comments like I don't know my theory, I know that you should post it because we're in the key of B, you're supposed to say G sharp minor 9. But since in my head I'm thinking A flat minor 9, that's how I wrote it down. You don't have to leave a comment. I do know music theory. I took 3 levels of music theory in college. 3 levels of it. I know the basic chords, okay? Sometimes I might make a mistake because I'm talking fast in the video. It doesn't mean I don't know. It just means I was talking fast and I might have called out a chord wrong or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect, but you know, but anyway, okay, so G sharp minor 9, but on the paper it says A flat minor 9, okay? Left hand is A flat, E flat. The right hand is A flat, B as in boy, E flat, G flat. For those that just have to hear it called out properly, your left hand is G sharp, D sharp. Right hand is G sharp, B as in boy, D sharp, D as in door, F sharp. Just to prove for those who think I really don't know how theory is supposed to work. Okay, now your next chord. I'm calling this one out in theory incorrectly, but this is the other name for this chord. So I'm on the sheet, it says D flat dominant 7. Okay? In theory, I should call it a C sharp dominant 7. But because my brain likes flat. I already explained it. Let's keep going. This video is already long. Okay, so on the right hand, you have flat dad, actually. You remember the last time we had dad? So we have flat dad. That means you have D flat, A flat, D flat. On the right hand, you got B as in boy, D flat, F, A flat. Just to be theoretically correct, this C sharp dominant 7 is the proper way to call this chord, which would be C sharp, G sharp, C sharp on the left hand, B, C sharp, F, and G sharp. I wonder if this should be called E sharp technically, but I ain't even gonna get that far. Okay, all right. And then the next chord, you go back to E major. That's E, B, E on the left hand, right hand, G sharp, B, E. And then it's going to be your chord. So you got B major over D sharp. Look at that. I called it out correctly, y'all. B, D sharp, F sharp. Well, let me start with the left hand. I usually start on the left hand. Although those notes was correct, that's the right hand. And on your left hand, you got sharp dad. Oh, this is the second time I think I got to use that term, sharp dad, because you got D sharp, A sharp, D sharp. And that's never. Now this is a C sharp minor 7. C sharp, G sharp, C sharp, left hand. Right hand, G sharp, B, and E. And then you're going to keep the right hand the same. Take your left hand, bring it over to F sharp. Okay, and you can have a C sharp in the middle. F sharp, C sharp, F sharp. Left hand, right hand is G sharp, B as in boy, and E. And that's a C sharp minor 7 over F sharp. So let me put that together. Thinking about you every night, every day. 'Cause in my heart, I know that I've never should have let you. And I'll be thinking about you every night. There was one mistake I did right there. Let me play it again. This is the second time around. Thinking about you every night, every day, 'cause in my heart I know. Okay, so the second time you play that round of chords, they're almost all the same, just like we did in B flat with the one chord where we did the F sharp diminished 7 and B flat. In the key of B, we're going to do G diminished 7. So we still got the B major chord, then add the A for the B dominant 7, then the E major, then E major over F sharp. I already spelled out these chords when I did the new key, okay? Now, the chord that's different is your G diminished 7th, okay? Let me put, I didn't put, I just put G diminished. Let me put 7th. I like the 7th sound. Okay. So on the left hand, you got G. And on the right hand, you got G, A sharp, C sharp, and E. Okay? Thinking about you every night, every day. 'Cause in my heart, I know. Oh, that's the same. A flat minor 7. Again, everything. All we did was just add that. We just added this chord in there, the G dominant 7. Then you got your A flat minor 7, which is technically supposed to be called G sharp minor 7. And then D flat dominant 7 technically should be called C sharp dominant 7. Okay? So the chorus at that part. Thinking about you. Oh, yeah, do that again. Thinking about you every night, every day. And at this part, you can walk E. You can walk it up. Remember on B flat we did. So in the key of E, you can go. See what I did? E, E, F, F sharp. Okay, so thinking about you every night, every day, 'cause in my heart I know that I've never should have let you, and I'll be thinking about you every night, every day, 'cause in my heart I know that I've, and then you can do the never, right? Yeah, never should have let you go, and I'll be thinking on the track. They stop playing the chords, so the chorus like repeats itself, but the second time it's just the beat playing. Thinking about you every night, every day, 'cause in my heart I know that I never should have let you, and I'll be thinking about you every night, every day, 'cause in my heart I know. And the music kind of comes in and go, never should, oh, that's not right, never should have let you go. And then it's, after it repeats, it just kind of vamps it, never should have let you go. Those I never should have let you go. This I never should have let you go. Okay? When they're vamping it, all they doing is playing do. So you're going to E, and then you're going, well, I don't play it that way. I play it this way. And then you're doing B over D sharp. Never should have let you. No, it says I never should have let you go. There's I never should have. So those chords I'm playing right there is E major, E, B, E on the left hand, G sharp, B, E on the right hand. Never should have. These are the same chords I've showed you, but I'm just going to break it down anyway. Sharp dad on the left hand, D sharp, A sharp, D sharp. Right hand, B major, B, D sharp, F sharp. C sharp minor 7, C sharp or flat dad. Well, I'll just, never mind. I don't want to get into that rant again. C sharp, G sharp, C sharp, right hand, G sharp, B as in boy, E, and then you go back to the B over D sharp again. And that's what you're doing the first 2 times. So, never should have let you go. Yes, I never should have let you go. Yes, I never should have let. And then the last time, instead of doing B over D sharp, the last time you're going to do E over F sharp. Okay, because you're coming out of the vamp. So when you're ready to come out of the vamp, do E major over F sharp, C sharp, F sharp, left hand, G sharp, B, E on the right hand. That's coming out of the vamp. Never should have let you go. Yes, I never should have let you go. Coming out now. Never should have let you go. Do, 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 do. And all they doing is like, it's like this vamp is going. Let me use the sustain pedal. Hold on. I was rusting my feet from having to play. So it's like and they do that several times, and the music actually fades out. But of course, you can't fade out if you're playing it live on the piano. So just whenever you're finished playing it, just end the song on the B major chord, right? But that the way I'm doing it, I'm playing B major, B, F sharp, B on the left hand, right hand, B, D sharp, F sharp. And then this is, I guess you should add that C sharp to truly make it a C sharp minor. So we'll say C sharp minor, which is G sharp. Well, I'm keeping the B, okay? Keeping the B. So B, F sharp, B on the left hand, but on the right hand, C sharp will be, I really like playing it like this, but so let's do it this way. G sharp, B as in boy, C sharp, E. Okay? And then I come back to the B major chord again. And this time, and when I go to the C sharp, I go back to the C sharp the exact same way I played it, but I put it over F sharp at that point. So it's D, 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 D. Then there's D, 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 D. As many times as you want to do it. Do, do, do. That's the song. There we go. I have no idea how long this video is until I click stop. And once I click stop, it doesn't make no sense to press record again because it will be a different video. So I know it's a long one, but it's a lot of information on it. If you're serious about learning this particular song, I definitely would, hey, get this chord sheet because it's a good guide. It's a nice guide, okay? But if not, it's cool. If you want to get the chord sheet for a Word or a PDF version of it, it's only $2. You can send it to the PayPal. The information's in the description. If you would like a Word copy and a PDF copy, just send $3 through the PayPal. Make sure you have your correct email address. When you send the money in PayPal, you can type a message. So if PayPal has your wrong email address in the message area, just type your correct email address, and that will be emailed to you. If you would like to make a request for a song to be done, you may do so using the PayPal account. And if you want to consider joining the Patreon page, I have 2 pledges. And actually, Walter Kelly, I saw that not only your charge went through because he signed up to be a Patreon in May. They only charge on the 1st of the month. So his charge did go through. His money went through. He went back on Patreon and raised his pledge level from $10 to $15. So he's like, so next month, he's sending $15 to the Patreon. I just want to acknowledge that I saw that. Thank you. And I got you. I'm not even going to tell you what I'm going to do. But when I put it up, I'm going to say you're going to know that's for looking out, man. That's for looking out. It's going to be put up it should be in less than a week. And I'm going to be like, that's for you. So don't even sweat it. So I appreciate that. Okay, y'all. Let me stop this video. It's long enough. and I got some more tutorials to do. All right, peace.